Hello everybody and welcome to Hot Shots TV. I'm Scott Briard. Has anybody been to thisisdarts.com? Finally went up, popped up there online yesterday, working well with our web designer. Very excited about a lot of the links off there. People will be able to follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook. And as this thing gets rolling, it's only going to get better. And I know a lot of you are already excited to become a part of it. So get on to thisisdarts.com. You're going to see somewhere in the bottom right, I guess it is, we got a little link that says fans of thisisdarts.com on Facebook. I think I woke up this morning, it was somewhere around 25 members. Tell you what I'm going to do, because that number needs to rise, because more people need to know about this, and I think you'll agree with me. Let's get that up to 100. In the morning, I do the show that we're actually at 100 fans of thisisdarts.com. I will send $100 off to our local youth, I guess provincial body, the Ontario Youth Darts. Marjorie in Kingston is the great youth director. They can't accept cash. We'll make sure they get $100 in prizes and products from Hot Shots to give out at their next event. Generate some money for the youth. Again, your dart players of tomorrow. And many of you watching this may have come up through the youth ranks, but our dart players of tomorrow are in these youth leagues. Let's motivate them, excite them, and our next world champion might be just coming out of a youth league. So, get me up to 100. You get me up to 1,000? I don't know. We'll think about it. Maybe we can do something great for 1,000 fans. But let's get it to 100. I think we should be able to do that in a couple days. So, all of you out there, if you're not on Facebook, sign up, become a fan of This Is Darts. And if you have friends, send them an email. Say, hey guys, what are you doing? Get in there and become fans. So excited about that. Thisisdarts.com up and running. A few other glitches to it, but we're on a roll. Where are we here? I stacked up a bunch of stuff when I walked in this morning. Books. Have you ever read a dart book? Is there any even for sale locally to you? I know you can hit some off Amazon, you can hit some off eBay and such. We carry a few here in the stores. Become Your Darts. Fun Dart Mentals. Let's talk about that for a second. Recently discontinued. I'm being told from our source in the United States, a distributor, that it's not being printed anymore. It's unfortunate because a lot of great players are found on the back of this, from Steve Brown, Larry Butler, John Part, Jerry Umberger, Glenn Remick, President of the American Darters Association. Everybody quoted on the back of here. Frank Pratt, great player. I believe he was from the state of Ohio. This was full of great information. It's kind of disappointing to see that future players will not have access to something like this. Yes, you can always buy it used, I guess, through the internet. But it's unfortunate that retail stores like ours will not be carrying this any longer. Anyway, it was a great book. Some others, some bullseyes. If you haven't read The Fun Story of Darts, that was written by Sid Waddell from Unicorn, from Sky TV. Great commentator, fantastic book looking back over some funny stories. And I believe there's also some clips that he's done with Eric Bristow on YouTube. So have a look for it. I believe it's called Golden Arrows on YouTube. Have a look for Sid Waddell. Have a look for Eric Bristol there. Another one's just come out from a U.S. author, Darts Beginning to End. I will get through this. And I'll read all these. A few of them I have read. But if any of them matter, and I think they should matter to you, I'll definitely read them. I'll definitely put them on a show. And if you've read a dart book, one I don't have here, and there's one's out there by John Lowe. I've got the Crafty Cockney Way here somewhere from Bristow. Send me an email. I want to know more. I want to know your thoughts on these dart books. Did they improve your game? Did they help you? Did it make it worse? Who knows? Send me an email. Let me know what you think about those. One thing that I noticed on Sunday when I was out at the Ontario affiliate shoots, a lot of people are using these Tridents. If you're not familiar with what they are, definitely get a picture here as we edit this episode. They slide over the point on your fixed point darts. And what they do is they snug up to the barrel and they allow your dart to deflect off the flight or off the shaft of a dart already in the board. I've never been a fan of flight protectors, especially those big, bulky plastic ones. Your dart's going to hit it and ricochet. And like I've said always, I'd rather rip a flight and hit a 180 or rip a flight and hit the double to win the game than protect the dart by a flight protector and, you know, save the flight and lose the game or match. So these things are actually helping. And rather than barrels that are cut flat prior to the point, this will allow it to have a smooth transition and allow your dart to just gently slide off the dart you're hitting or the shaft you're hitting or flight and make its way past and then hopefully into the triple 20 or wherever it is you're aiming. I'm amazed because there's a lot of gimmicks out there. We're not as bad as golf or billiards yet, But for darts, there's a lot of gimmicks out there. I got to bring one I have. It's a practice apparatus that sticks on your dartboard, and little slots open up the triple 20, open up the doubles and such that you need to aim at. But if you hit anywhere else, with exception of the quarter size hole that opens up, it's plastic and your darts come flying back at you. Shared a few emails with a guy who invented it, and I'm all for entrepreneurs and I'm all for those who believe they can create something that will improve the game. But this guy's nuts. This thing is not going to work. I sent him an email and just sort of informed him, you know, if you miss the target and your dart bounces and hits the floor, you're going to spend the entire night picking darts up off the floor. It certainly motivates you to actually hit the part that's open and hit the triple as opposed to the plastic surrounding it. But let's face it, that's not going to happen right away. So for practice products, that one didn't work for me. But these things, I think, are making a difference. But I want to know your feedback. And if you don't have these already, they're certainly on our website. But let's send out, I don't know what I got here, maybe 10 of these things. First 10 people after this upload, send me an email, say, let me try the Trident. Send me an email, say, you know what, let me try these things out. First 10 of you that send me a name, address, mention the Tridents, let's get them out to you. But I want feedback. Send me an email, say, I've tried them out for a week, they work. I've tried them out for a week, and they don't work. So send me some feedback. Regardless, we want to know what you're thinking about these things. So yeah, I babbled on a bit yesterday about where I was on the weekend. Disappointed when you hear as many dart players like you complaining about your leagues, complaining about going to a provincially organized tournament. It's disappointing. This sport there is so much passion in this sport with players, especially you young players. I mean, this is something that gets addictive, and it's a great game. It does not cost a lot of money. You can enjoy it as many nights of the week as you want to. It's not like you played polo. Oh, there we are hitting 9 minutes already. It's not like playing polo and you got to put horses in stables and you got to be out in saddle and trainers. And this is darts. Buy a set. They're as inexpensive as $15. They can get upwards of 200 plus. Buy a set that works for you. It could be inexpensive, and it's a great thing to get involved in leagues. And there's passion out there. There's people that want to play. There's people that want to get better. There's people that want to be the next John Part here in Canada. There's people in the States that want to be the next Paul Inns and Steve Browns, and a lot of them down. And Chris White will be on the show later on this week talking about his move from Canada to the States and where it's taken him to for darts. So Chris will be on the show. So Americans, Canadians alike, they want to get better. They want to win tournaments. They're enjoying watching this. I had a look last night at stats, actually. I was kind of impressed. 60% of my viewers here in Canada, 17% are out of the UK, 16% are out of the US. So I thought, you know something, we're having an impact on those outside of my great country of Canada. And the rest, wow, I was getting hits off of Yugoslavia, Poland. Anyway, they're playing darts worldwide. So as always, everybody, thank you for watching. Send me feedback. Let me know what you think about dart books. Tridents, be one of the first 10. Send me an email, send me your address, we'll get them out to you. Send me some feedback on those. As always, everybody, thank you for watching. Have a great day.